we got some reports through various collectors that some running changes of some of the Power of the Prime toys have been cited. Now, we didn't cover this personally on our podcast because we were kind of on the fence if we wanted to discuss it, but I guess we'll discuss it now. A while back, Power of the Primes Jazz had a deco that was of questionable nature. A lot of people were questioning of its origin or what they were trying to do and what the message was coming across. And we just chose not to discuss it because it was a heated topic. And I actually went on another kind of radio show, and Wendell knows what to talk about, and it was a black radio show, if anything, and gave my personal opinion on it of what I thought it was and what was going on there. But I didn't bring it up on our own Transformer show, which was kind of funny. But so I figured we bring it up now because now it seems that Jazz here that had its kind of questionable deco written in Cybertronian, which was almost impossible to see even with the naked eye.
Yeah.
There's been a running change issued on it. So now, before on his door fender, aka his arm, you had the Autobot logo, and then you had the offensive Cybertronian words under it. That has now been blacked out completely with a new tampograph of just the Autobot logo. This running change is now affecting the current shippings of Wave 1. What this does mean, though, and I was talking to Wendell off the air about this, if you're a collector, this running change might be pretty difficult to come by because it sounds like this isn't a Jazz figure that's going to be an inserted thing into the next wave of, like, let's say we're at Wave 3 right now of Deluxes. He's not showing up in Wave 3 cases. He's showing up in back order stocks of Wave 1 cases. So, I think that if you're a collector and you like variants, try to get this non-Energon. I think that the current MAGA, I guess we'll call it the MAGA Jazz, the current Wave 1 original release, that one's going to be plentiful. But this running change, which is already something that's being issued on a wave that is really on its way out the door right now, in America at least, is going to be more difficult. So definitely keep an eye out. If you do see it, it's kind of hard to see in the packaging. You have to look very carefully.
Yeah.
We don't have a assortment number yet, although when that does surface, I will try to maybe post it on my Twitter to let people know. But as it stands right now, there is a running change of Power of the Primes Deluxe Jazz, and it has the little Cybertronian removed, and it probably is going to be the more difficult one to pick up. Anything you want to say about this, my man?
No, not much.
Not much. Exactly.
I'm surprised they even bothered, even though this wave is almost done.
The thing is with me is the fact that they made the change acknowledges that there was something wrong to begin with.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's the thing that resonates with me, was when it did exist, I was giving them the benefit of the doubt. You know what I mean? I was going like, oh, maybe it's Munga Spar, like it's that Jazz looking character from season 1, episode 1. Maybe they were trying to do that and they misspelled a letter. I was giving them the benefit of the doubt and almost making excuses for them. But I was being also a realist, going like, you know what? At the end of the day, it looks like maybe they were trying to do something here. And I mean, both me and Jaws D, we're Canadian, so we don't have a political stance when it comes to American politics. But it does show that the fact that they changed it here shows that they probably acknowledged that they probably should have not done that then. And they like whatever the intent was clearly now being acknowledged as a mistake. So there's clearly something going on from one form or another, and now we have a change. And so if you're a collector, hey, you got two different Jazzes to pick up, and the non-MAGA version is going to be the more difficult one to get.